Hey, what's going on? Today I'm going to come to you guys speaking on the Daniel fast. I've done the Daniel fast a couple of times before, and if you're familiar with it, it comes from the Bible, from the book of Daniel. Yesterday, the message was brought from the book of Daniel about the passages from there. So it's in the book of Daniel, first chapter, and it goes 1 through 21. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but if you get a chance, go to your Holy Bible and look it up, read it, and decide if it's good for you. The little portions, I'm going to read is from the book of Daniel. Like I said, I'm not going to read it. You go and read it, but I'm going to explain to you what it's about. Daniel didn't want to. Daniel and a few other gentlemen who was in the king's army, Nebuchadnezzar, I think that was his name. Yes, that's his name. They didn't want to eat his food. So, he was saying pretty much, these men over here, they don't look their age. And you want us to eat like them? They look a mess. Really, they look a mess. So, he challenged, who was it that they said? The steward that was sent to him to ask him to eat the king's food, because in those days it was you do what you're told or it's lights out. So when Daniel refused, he, I guess he was a negotiator. He said, well, listen, how about this? Let us eat for 10 days only vegetables and water. And then after that, we'll see, whose body is greater. You guys continue to eat what you're eating, and we're going to eat vegetables and drink water only for 10 days. Just for 10 days. Let's try it and see. So the steward agreed. After the 10 days, guess what? Daniel and his crew looked amazing. They looked great. They were, not only did they look great, it wasn't about looks for them. They were blessed with God's foresight. They were blessed with being closer to God. I know a lot of us pray and ask God to bring us closer to him. So that's what happened. God especially Daniel, gave him visions and a better relationship, which is a lot of times when you fast, be it on a Daniel fast or not eating or not, that's what you're asking God for. So the steward saw that, okay, they look great, and they have better, not fortune telling, but you know how when you're in tune with God's spirit, he'll show you things. So that's what they had. So they gained that. And this crew over here who ate from the king's table were out of shape. Then they didn't look good. They didn't have any foresight from God. So the steward and the king said, okay, enough, basta. That's enough. This is how we're going to eat. So that's what I'm doing. Not like for weight loss. A lot of people do it for weight loss, do it for the wrong reasons. I'm doing that because I'm trying to, for this year, not only be right with my body, but be right with my spirit. So it was a blessing. I started to skip church yesterday, but it was such a blessing that I did not. Even though I have read this passage many times, and even in my personal training business, I review the story with the clients to let them know that, hey, you can look younger, you can feel better, you can think clear, if you just change the way you're eating. So that's what I will be doing for 10 days. So pray with me now, because it's hard. So while I'm doing that, of course, I'm praying that I will get closer to God. All right, so if you want to follow, please follow along and let you know how it goes. Thanks.